So we've got our iPad up here, and we're going to do a little bit of a workflow of how to get organized for the meeting as well as for the field ministry. Now with many documents going more and more digital, like on jw.org, there's a lot of brochures and magazines you can download. It's nice to have those all on your iPad ready to go wherever you are. So the app that we're going to use to do that and to house all of these files is called GoodReader. You might have heard of GoodReader before, but it's an app for the iPhone and a separate app for the iPad. Same app though, same features. You can see it down in the dock on my iPad. So we'll go into GoodReader and we'll go out to the main screen. Now, if you've used GoodReader before, you know that it's an app that is designed to hold documents such as PDFs, Word, Excel files, images, movies you can put in there. It can read all of these different files and house them. So on the left hand side you see my documents area. You can see I've got different folders in here, but you could also just have files showing here too. Congregation, meeting schedules, service. We'll go into meeting here, and you can see I've got different folders in here too. Book study, conduct the meetings in Chinese, Kingdom Ministry, Watchtower. Go into book study, 3-line folder, and we'll go into one of the documents. Now you can see here I've got some underlining already done. GoodReader will do that. You can underline certain areas of a document. You can change the color of the underlining. You can add notes like I've done here that you can read at the meeting. So it's a nice application not only for viewing documents but also marking them up. We'll go back out here and we'll look at the service folder. Now these are all folders that I have that I want to use in the ministry. For example, brochures. These are all downloaded from jw.org into GoodReader. You can do that by going to jw.org on your on Safari here. Let's do that while we're here. Oops, go over here. Okay, we'll show you how to do that. So if you already have GoodReader installed and you want to put, let's say, a brochure, we'll go to Publications, Books and Brochures, and we'll just grab well, we could grab any of these, but let's just grab the Memorial PDF here. So it's going to open it in Safari. There it is. And up at the top, you'll see Open in GoodReader if you have GoodReader already installed. You also see Open in, and you've got a number of other apps that you could choose from too. So we'll say Open in GoodReader. Now it's going to switch over to GoodReader again. And you see it put it right in my documents right there at the bottom. So we can open that up. We can also move that into a folder by touching and holding on it, hitting move, and then you can pick a folder to put that in. So we'll cancel out of that. You can also delete the file, which I did right there. So you'll also notice that all of these folders on the left, you see that little green circle there for meeting. If you go into ministry, all these folders have a little green arrow, and that means that they're synced. They're synced to Dropbox. So all of these files I've actually put into Dropbox, and that's my main container to hold all these files. So if you have multiple devices, GoodReader can sync to Dropbox and actually pull files from Dropbox into GoodReader so that you can have them on all your devices. So for example, let's look at how to do that. If we go to on the right hand side here to connect to server. Now it's got Dropbox right here. Now we'll go into my Dropbox folder. Oops. We'll connect there. And now we're in Dropbox. And actually, if you just click on any one of these folders, and then at the bottom you'll see it says sync or share or download. If you just want to do a static download that won't be updated, you can just click that. Or you can go into a folder, you can go into drill down into PDF files here, and you can click on one of those and download or sync individually too. But it's a neat way to just put your files into Dropbox. Just keep them there on your computer or on the iPad using the Dropbox app, and then these files, if you sync them across all your devices with GoodReaders, you'll have the same files on all your devices, and you only need to update them in one place, and then click this sync button here on the right, and that's going to go through and go ahead and sync them all, just like you see happening there. So we'll just stop that. But that's a great way to get organized for the ministry and for the meetings using GoodReader on the iPad.